Okay. Welcome back, everyone, to Curse of Vistani, episode 29.
Yay.
When last we left off, it was raining outside very heavily. There's lightning striking next to you. Angel, thank you for the 61-month resub.
Thank you for no sound effects with this.
You're welcome.
And
I would say it's raining cats and dogs, but currently
I almost
I'm
said
on
that.
the wall and
I can't
Moro is
confirm
on the ground.
audio until this ad ends. I'm sorry. Give me a minute.
It looks like it should be fine.
I
And
can
you
see my
guys
sliders.
stumbled across a hidden door behind a bush, and
Managed to open
upon
it.
further inspection, you noticed it was trapped, and so you used a unseen servant to try to open it without getting hurt yourselves, and you successfully did so.
Hooray.
So now we pick up here, having just witnessed the doors open on their own after inputting the correct code onto the wall next to it. And
After
it
finding a
opens up-
message on a rock.
Yes, and thieves can't. And the doors open, and it opens to a circular room. On the floor of the room is a symbol of some sort. It's a sword with wings. And at the other end is two doors and a table with a book on it.
Yeah, it looks very demonic to me.
Did we try to do a recall check on the symbol last time? I don't even remember.
I don't
Just to
believe
know
so.
if we've seen anything look like that before.
I don't remember.
Is that something we can roll, or are you
Sure.
declaring that we would not have seen it?
Sure, you can roll it.
Okay, so that would be... What would it be, Meteor? Do you think it'd be history, religion, intelligence, shit in general?
Probably history.
Okay.
And Son, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Son, you get to roll it again. Yeah.
Okay. Saflin rolled a 19. That's pretty good.
Nice.
She is the bard. She's the one most likely to know stories.
Yes.
I'll try, just to see.
Okay.
Do I know anything?
Let's see if Callan knows anything.
15. No. Probably not that
Callan's
much.
History check is really good.
Moro does intelligence? What are you trying to do there, Pika?
Oh! Hey!
Alright, so Callan knows something too.
Callan rolled really well. So, we'll say Saflin and Callan both recognize this symbol. They've heard stories here and there along the way of a duo of assassins for hire.
Okay.
And this is the symbol that designates them. Also, Callan, with his 24, would know that they are hobgoblins.
I'm guessing it's not a good thing that we just broke our way into their lair.
I mean, we didn't break anything.
Okay, we didn't break our way in, but
We haven't committed a B&E yet because we haven't even entered. We haven't broken anything and we haven't entered. We're still fine.
So Callan would definitely share his information with the rest of the group. Son picks up a rock to throw.
Son
Keeps Moro from running in.
Son threw a stick in, and Moro wanted to chase the stick.
No, I got it. I just read them out of order.
Did the stick activate anything?
Oh,
Yeah,
there
it
was
an
a
actual
thrown
stick,
stick.
not Callan.
Oh,
It was a stick off of the ground, not Callan.
okay. Throws it in the cave. Okay. So throwing the stick in the cave, it just lands on the floor. Nothing seems to happen.
And we send the unseen servant
Yeah,
in to explore.
sure.
Hold on. I have to do a thing.
Roll for curiosity.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Dagnabbit, why does it always roll low? Okay. Curio
You're
will come
not
down off the
curious.
wall, though.
So that's the unseen servant.
Okay.
But we can see
Okay.
it.
The little ghosty guy.
All right. So where do you guys want him to go? He's entered the room. You want him to come up to the book?
Yep.
Yeah, we mainly want to see if anything gets triggered.
Okay. So
I want my money back. I can see that unseen servant.
all right, so he goes over to the book, and I think you can see an unseen servant, right?
I don't know.
I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure. I'm fairly certain.
I mean,
It's
even if we
invisible.
can't, Callan knows where it is because
Yep.
Callan's
Right.
directing it. So
Yep.
this is Callan vision.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
So, the servant goes over to the book and stands in front of the table. And nothing was triggered by him going across the floor like this. He has not touched the book or anything yet. He is just standing in front of the table.
I want them to touch the book.
You want him to touch the book?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Because my thought is, what if something happens when the book is touched if it's triggered?
Servant, grab the book and bring him out here. So he grabs the book, turns around, and comes right back out with the book. And hands it over to Callan.
But now the book's going to get all wet. I'll dive on the book to keep it dry.
Yeah, well, keep it under the hanging, the overhang.
Can I look at the book?
Yeah. So
That's the book.
upon looking at the book,
Looking with my eyes, not my hands.
the cover of the book is labeled Grinnell Logbook.
So it's a logbook.
Or Grinnell Assassin's Logbook is what it says.
Okay, and it's in common?
It is in common.
Okay.
And upon opening to the last page that has writing in it,
We see our names aren't there.
the the last name to sign the logbook, it seems like this is a log of people who have come here.
It's a visitor book. It's
Okay.
a guest book.
Yeah. So the last name
Please tell
on
me
the
it's not
list
Charles.
is the name Zala, and it also has like the name of the person and where they come from. So this is Zala from Donnelly.
And the date of their death.
Donnelly.
Sorry, Meteor, what was the name of the two assassins again? You said it was like Grimmel or something? For their
Grinnell.
book?
That's Grinnle.
Okay.
Oh,
Kira would say,
I'm
okay,
dumb.
nothing happened. My tail is wet. I'm wet.
I'm dumb.
Look at me. I look like a...
I messed up on that.
I need a
Okay.
user.
On what?
That's not their last name. That's
Hey,
one of their
What is-
names.
What is the actual last name then? Let's just correct that.
I didn't actually get them one. Let me see. So it would be the
I mean, it could just say logbook and not have their name. That's fine.
Yeah, we'll say it just says. Sorry, let me figure out a name real quick. I thought that was their last name, but that's one of their names.
It just says visitors log across the front. You said it was Zala?
We'll say
Donald?
Haz, Hazz.
Hazz.
Yes.
Okay.
There.
Their last name is Haz?
Yes.
Okay.
So the book just says Haz Assassin's Logbook. Mithrandir?
You said Zala from Donnelly was the last entry?
Yes, Zala of Donnelly. Zala.
Okay. Cool.
Son peeks head in cave. Son throws more rocks. Son yanks Curio back. Here, do you know what Mithrandir is? I know what Mjolnir is. Oh,
yeah, it's a Lord of the Rings thing.
Oh. If you told me what it was, I'd probably know. But
it's the elf name that they used for Gandalf, isn't it?
Oh. Gotcha.
The
Okay.
Sindarin name or whatever it was.
Gotcha.
Meteor says mythical reindeer.
I've only seen Lord of the Rings like twice.
Yeah.
I've only seen The Hobbit.
It's been a while since I've seen Lord of the Rings, but
does it date me when my first thought is I've only read Lord of the Rings twice?
I mean, I have all the books on the shelf next to me.
I'm not a big reader.
So do I. I have all the books, although I've only read The Hobbit.
The books are less than 2 feet from me.
Maybe about 4 for me. I'm staring at them right now.
This
My
day and
Hobbit's
age, more
in gold.
people
It's
seen the
gold
movie,
covered.
don't even know the book exists.
Alright, but anyway, moving on.
Yep, moving on.
Alright, so it would stand to reason if this is a visitor's logbook, probably the path to the book is not in fact trapped because they want visitors to sign their name.
Hero will pull his wet tail out of Son's hand and step in them as soon as Seppi says that.
Yep.
I'm curious if there's anybody else we recognize in that book.
And as you guys are talking, another lightning bolt comes down right near you guys. Alright, Son takes book to read.
Kind of want to put one of our names in the book, even though it sounds like a terrible idea.
I'm going to sneak in and just stand by the door.
Do you know any names? No names pop out. There's no Alenka or Charles, if that's what you're asking.
I wonder how expensive it would be to try to engage their services to take out Charles or Alenka.
If you run into them, you can ask.
Just to give them another headache, you know?
Right?
I think Pika's meaning the other thieves that she might recognize.
Well, the logbook is just the visitors names? To the assassin's place, I think, right?
Roll me a history check, Son. Nope, you don't recognize any names. The one roll you didn't purge.
I mean, you rolled history not that long ago.
Mm-hmm. And you rolled decent, too.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Are you all going into the...
Yeah, I'll step in.
I'm in, but I'm sticking near the door.
Come in, and he's just gonna kind of look at the symbol a little bit. So that's the symbol of the Haz.
Neon, you
I'm
might
gonna
the walls
assume
are
the
trapped.
entry isn't trapped because it's probably invitation or a mark of pride to get in here in the first place to even try to engage their services.
You want to inspect
That
the
thought.
doorway, you said?
Yeah. San's checking the walls for traps.
All right. You can roll investigation for both of those things.
Curio is checking the floor for traps by walking around on the image.
Okay. So San with a 21 for the walls. You don't find any new traps on these walls with a 21. And Saflin, are you gonna roll?
What did the doors look like?
I didn't actually say I wanted to search for anything. I was just.
Oh, I thought you were checking the doors for
No.
the doorway.
I was saying I didn't think this area would be trapped because this is an entryway.
Okay. The door is kind of like refined stone. And now that you've all come in, the doors slowly start closing behind you.
I placed one of the immovable rods in the doorway.
Okay.
Just to prevent it from shutting all the way.
Okay.
She stuck her foot in the door, just not her foot.
Yeah, I put one of the immovable rods in the doorway.
All right. So the doors, as they're closing, get stopped by the immovable rod, and you kind of hear them like trying to close further.
Grind.
Do we want to break their entrance?
Not particularly, no. I was hoping they would just kind of stop.
This would literally be breaking and entering.
Yeah, I don't want to break their door.
And probably with Sans 21, she would notice that there is like a button next to the door.
To get out?
Could be.
No entering, then breaking. Yep.
Yeah. San's gonna push the button.
All right. Yep. San pushes the button, and the doors start opening again.
Okay. So I don't think we need to worry about the doors not letting us out.
All right. So I'll reclaim the removable rod.
All right.
It's really an elaborate trap. The trap doesn't happen until the second time you push the button.
Let's not hope.
Ability says so. Enter an open door and then break it just for good measure.
Yep.
Not speak that into the world, Firedale.
So the doors start closing again. Then San pushed the button and they open back up.
I'm gonna go back outside really quick and grab the bush and pull it back in front of the door.
Okay.
And then go back inside.
Just reconceal it, yeah.
Elevator going down.
And what about your guys' horse and buggy?
Is there a place where we could kind of put them out of the way?
The door is actually big enough for it to fit inside just there.
So we want to bring it in out of the thunderstorm?
Yeah.
Because it is wooden.
We don't want fried horse.
Alright. So you guys pull the horses in.
Yeah, I don't really want to leave them unattended.
Just inside the door. So that they can be out of the storm as well.
And less spooked.
I will hang horsey feed on the horses so they can feed.
Alright. The horses start eating. Alright, so there are 2 other doors in here. Do you still have the logbook, or have you put that back?
San was paging through it last we checked. I don't know if she still has it.
Alright,
I'm going to
so
laugh
still
if we
has
get in
it.
here and it's just a theme park.
She says she still has it.
Okay. All right. So what do you guys want to do?
What
I
do the
think we need
doors
to
look like?
investigate the doors.
The doors are similarly made from the other ones. They both also have buttons next to them.
I'm gonna suggest that we put the book back before we move on.
All right. So
Son
Son
pushes the button,
pushes the button.
and Lilia
I'm
checks
gonna
out the door.
Yeah, and I'm just looking at it. It's a door.
The other door.
I would like to try to take the book back from Son and put it back where we found it.
Okay. Son writes a fake name in the
Son
book.
writes a fake name in the book. Yeah, I was about to put a name in the book. So that works. And then I'll put the book back.
All right. So going through.
So are both doors open or just the one where Son was?
You can go through either.
So she pushed the button and they both opened?
Yes. Well, there's a button at each door, so if you want to go through it, you can just push the button.
Okay,
So we're
I'll
saying
push...
Lilia pushed the other button, essentially.
Yep.
Okay.
That's fine.
Oh, this is interesting. Down here.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to
I
investigate.
will stick with Lilia, because
Okay.
if something happens, being next to the person that can heal you is generally the best idea.
All right. So,
I'll
Saflin,
investigate
go
and
ahead and
look
roll
around me.
investigation if you're trying to
Okay.
search through here.
Also, I would also, as we were entering, use the staff to cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us.
Okay.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I'm
say you
not
did
rolling
that.
good today.
In case we need to stealth.
I'll lead
Yeah,
the way because
Lilia's
I'm
not
good at
finding
finding
anything.
traps.
I am not good at finding traps, therefore I will
15?
hold on.
Come with you guys.
I mean, there's two ways to find traps. I'm good at finding
Alright.
them one way.
With a 15,
Boy.
well, looking at the statue, you notice something like loosely tucked in its hand. And
Point it out to Son.
do you want to
And
pull it
Cal?
out?
I'll point it out to Son and Cal and let one of them try to get it. Son's gonna try for it.
Okay. So you very carefully pull it out, and you've like got like as you reach in and pull it out, you're like very careful not to touch anything except the thing that's inside. Sort of like you're playing
Operation.
Operation, yeah.
Operation.
And you are able to take it out with ease. And you pull out this strange looking tile.
Okay, what does the tile look like? Because Son's handed it over to me, so Saflin is now looking it over.
So you can see it right there on screen.
Okay.
It's a T.
Interesting. It is a T, and it's got circles.
So
It's got 2 at the bottom, and then 1 at each side at the top.
I'll put
Is
that
the
right there.
circle actually on the tile, or
No, the green circle is
the
not
greens?
there.
Okay, yeah.
That's just to make it easier for you guys to see.
The aura's not there, but the actual...
Correct.
The T is.
The T is.
Right, I was saying not the green circle, but the little round shapes on top of the T.
Like rivets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, those are there.
Okay.
Okay, keeps looking around.
It's interesting. Can I see it?
Yeah, we're gonna keep looking around though, so stay
Okay.
close.
I want to see if anything's on the table.
Okay.
Yep, I am not noticing anything. I'm crit failing it too.
You find like some foods and such there, Lilia.
Do you want to call anyone else over to help you look?
Would be nice if somebody would help, because I'm not doing good investigations today at all.
Alan, why don't you go give Lily a hand?
I look at my tail.
Okay.
I look at my claws. I look at my legs. Curio goes over to the fireplace and lights the fireplace.
Okay. So go ahead.
Yeah,
let's see.
Son was gonna check it first. before the fireplace got lit.
Oh, I didn't see that anywhere.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, Sun can check it before.
Okay. Kiro will look very irritated and like a wet cat while he waits for Son to check it out.
Okay. You can roll investigation, Son. Oh, the 17?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. Okay. So, with the 17...
He'll pet the poor white hair that the other guy gave him. They're all white, but he knows
sure
exactly
enough,
which one shouldn't be.
You find another tile hidden on the side of the fireplace.
All right. Well, let Callan look up where Lilia is before you continue looking.
So Callan rolled, and he also gets distracted by the food.
Is it okay to light the fire now, Son? Kira looks hopeful at her. Kira lets the fire.
Okay. You light the fire, and it starts crackling, and the warmth feels nice.
We're all very hungry at this table.
So you're all getting distracted by the food, but the three of you together accidentally stumble upon yet another one of these tiles while looking for some more tasty food.
Okay.
Kira will purr by the fire.
And then Son is looking under the table and on the table by her.
Kira knows what's important. Tiles, meh. Drying off, yes.
These to me look interesting. I want to know what they are.
Your alcove statues or whatever they are? Yeah.
Yep.
Right. The alcove statues, you can roll an investigation on those. There's probably going to be a lot of investigation checks in here.
I'd like
you're
to
exploring a new
investigate
place.
this door.
Okay.
Once that's done.
I won't even
Lilia
have you
first.
roll for that. There's a button on that door just like the others.
No place for the tiles to go yet.
Yeah, there's 3 new doors leading out of this area. There, and there. And all of them have buttons on them.
Okay. Son
Lilia...
is asking Aurora for assistance also.
Okay.
It's escape room. So Lilia, with your 16, these just look like statues. There's nothing hidden in the hands or anything. Look kind of like decorative entryway statues.
Okay.
Aurora is just very distracted by one of the legs of the table is a little bit wobbly. He's like,
I could actually see that being a legitimate distraction for Aurora.
How can I fix this?
All things must be balanced.
So you kind of like grab like a little shim, like a little piece of wood, and kind of like shove it under the leg to make sure it's nice and level.
There we go.
Much better, much better.
Yes.
So I was rolling to investigate by this rubble, but if it's not actual rubble and that's just set dressing, I'll go join them at the table.
That's just set dressing and
Okay, then I would have joined them for the table to roll my investigation. I rolled a 20.
So the table just looks like a table where people eat.
Alright, there's nothing here, you guys.
Well, at least we've made this much more stable.
I want to know if there's anything in the...
Callan's just over here in the corner, just nomming on a piece of
boxes.
cheese.
The boxes and the barrels.
Yeah, in the boxes and barrels are mostly food stuff.
No tile pieces?
There was already a tile piece found there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no other
we already
ones.
found the one at that table.
Well, okay.
There was one at the table, there was one in the fireplace, and there was one at this statue down here.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to
Yeah,
check
there's like a
door?
good amount of stocked up food there.
I want to check this door.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And San's pressing the button at the one I was at before.
Okay. I'll go ahead and reveal both then. All right.
Yeah.
So first we'll do this one. And then that one. All right. So starting with the circular room, you walk into this room and it looks to be sort of like a training room. There's several like weapons laid out on the tables and some dummies over here that you can practice on.
There's also another room up top that we didn't go to.
Yep.
And some of these weapons actually look really nice. Like they've been sharpened and...
Yeah. I don't want to take anything that is not mine because I don't want assassins coming down on my head. San, if you want to steal, that's up to you.
I am going to look around and investigate.
I would like plausible deniability.
Just look around. Yep, nope, still not noticing anything. My rolls are crap today.
So, Saflin,
my rolls are crap.
13.
With your 13, there are a couple, let's see. There are a few rapiers here, that look especially nice. There's a vicious rapier there. There's some crossbows with some extra sharp looking bolts, some like really sharp daggers, that sort of thing. And then you also notice, as you're kind of looking around the room, you notice like some indents in the wall over here.
Okay. Yeah.
Just like 3 square indents.
Where the tile pieces go?
Maybe. Is there any particular shape to the indents, or?
They are square.
Okay, so Meteor, are we able to manipulate the tiles? The tokens at all?
Yeah.
I want to see if there's a way to form the tiles into a square. Or are you saying that the indents are 3 separate indents that are all squares?
They're 3 separate indents that are all squares.
Ah, okay. Yeah, Nihon will be RB.
But I can let you play with them a bit. You'll be able to play with them more in depth in a minute.
That's fine. I was just more thinking, do I need to manipulate them right now? And if I don't, that's fine.
Okay.
I won't worry about it yet.
So San and Aurora went down the other path.
Mm-hmm.
San's looking at the weapons too. All right, which one are you doing first?
She was in here first, and then she moved in here when she heard there were weapons.
Okay. So yeah, you can take a look at the weapons. Like I said, they're if you were to take them, there's a vicious rapier, there's crossbows with +1 bolts, and some +1 daggers. So you're taking a dagger and the rapier. Okay. And make sure to note it's a vicious rapier.
Right. That has a particular thing tied to it.
Yep. So in the room to the left, y'all can roll investigation for that.
Oh.
17, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, where specifically are you looking in here? Like there's a desk with like a nice sharp dagger lying on the table, and
Wow, my rolls.
what looks like just a like regular reading book of like human anatomy, basically.
Hmm.
And there's this kind of
No,
like
I think you
wheel
said plus
looking
one
thing.
on the bolts.
Yeah, +1 on the bolts.
It's just a vicious rapier, which does extra damage when you roll a crit, basically.
Yeah.
Is it a vicious or vicious +1? Because
it's just vicious.
Okay.
You said the book just looked like it was based on anatomy stuff.
Yeah. And then with your 17, which is pretty good. Yeah, the dagger was +1, yes. In this wheel, you find another piece.
Uh-huh.
We found another tile.
Yep.
There we go. That looks a lot like one of the other tiles we found.
All right, and then there's also stairs leading up and further in.
Okay.
You take some paper to write a note. Okay.
Yeah, San's leaving a note with the weapon stash.
Okay.
Thank you for all the good gear. I took it all.
How well lit is this area?
There's torches on the wall that are lit.
Okay. San is also leaving gold behind with her note.
They seem like they're almost magical torches.
Okay. Can I investigate right here?
Yeah. So you come across this table that has a skeleton on it. Upon closer look, it appears to be a fake skeleton, not a real one.
Okay.
And tucked behind its ribs is yet another token.
I knew it.
I will acquire the token.
Okay. I knew it. Says Neon. Her uses Moro's stomach as a pillow and stretches out to dry his stomach. What? Well, yeah. You could probably insinuate, based on the Book of Anatomy and the fake skeleton, that it's used to better familiarize with it.
Yeah. Learn your pain points on your victims. Okay.
What do you mean? What? We were out in a raining storm.
Yeah, I'm heading that way next.
I don't know if there is just a normal vicious rapier. I think
not
vicious
gonna bother
rapier is a
rolling.
+1.
There's two options for it. Yeah.
There's normal.
Yeah,
There's
that's
normal
why I
vicious.
asked, was it a regular or a +1?
Okay. Can I look in? What are these?
So those are cupboards filled with like various types of poisons.
Okay.
And
Right up Lilia's alley. She knows all about poisons.
And just like various ingredients that even you would probably know would not be healthy for you.
Yeah.
Being someone of nature.
You want me to roll nature or medicine to see if I recognize anything there?
You can roll
I rolled a 22 on medicine.
Yeah, either is fine. We can take the 22.
Which is not the higher one, but I don't think I'm gonna roll an 18 again on a +6, so I'm 22 is fine.
Yeah,
I'm not rolling good today at all.
There's just with your 22, there's just lots of various types of poisons in here.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll just tell Lilia, yeah, these are poisons.
Mm-hmm. Like,
Whole
and there's
lot of
like
poison.
ground up stuff that would also
There's probably
dangerous.
processed stream lilies in here.
Yeah. Yeah, with your
That have
22, you
already
would be
been
able to
powdered.
tell that some of them are ground up dream lilies. Yes.
Yeah.
Well then.
And I'm gonna say go ahead and do the +1 for the vicious rapier. So that's about the same level as the +1 daggers, I believe.
Okie dokie. Yeah, these are prepared poisons.
All right.
Go back down and meet Aurora.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Time for the other door?
Yep. Pass Callan all of these tiles as we're gathering them so he can start putting them together over here.
Yeah, he's just he's just at the table kind of playing with them.
Yep, just fiddling with the tiles. Okay, so San is pocketing some of the poisons, and she has left 20 gold behind for the weapon she took.
Okay.
In case you missed that.
I did miss that.
Okay.
All right,
she left a note and 20 gold.
A note and 20
yeah.
gold. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going to pushy the button.
All right. You pushy the button. And reveal all that.
Okay.
San is prepping to assassinate us all.
Straight to this table.
I'm just going to let Saflin do the investigations because I keep crit failing.
I mean, I've only gotten 11 that time.
The luck of the roll.
So those
try.
Those books, with your 11, are also, or not also, are kind of like research material on like, not your typical research material. It's assassination themed research material.
Gotcha.
So it's your typical assassination research material.
Mm-hmm. But
what
also,
this?
You notice that one of the you kind of bump into the table, and underneath one of the legs is another piece.
All right. Cool. I'll toss that out the door.
Mm-hmm.
So that Callan has that one too.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, Callan, think fast, and just chuck it at him through the doorway.
That was my ear!
You gotta think faster.
These edges are sharp, you know! I'm thinking as fast as I can.
Yeah, that looks creepy, and so does this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here now.
All right, so over there, we'll just say you guys spend enough time. Yeah. I won't have you keep rolling.
Yeah, we take 10 essentially.
Yeah, take 10 to look around. So here is a couple of hammocks, and there's even like some pillows on it, and inside one of the pillowcases is another piece.
More tiles. I will not throw this one at Callan.
The dagger on the desk? You mean down at the bottom there? That's just another +1 dagger.
Yeah. There's San was thinking about taking that one too.
Alright.
Yeah, San took
it. She took it. Okay.
Took that one too.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So looking into this area, the books on the table seem to be about disguises. And in this room are various armors and clothing. The
Any
clothing
interesting
ranges.
armor for us?
I'll get to that. The clothing ranges from like homeless looking to fine wear, like really high end stuff.
Wow.
And there's all sorts of different kinds of like armor. Like there's chainmail, there's breastplate, there's some glamored studded leather armor.
Breastplate?
Mm-hmm. There's a breastplate. There's
A
even
specific kind of breastplate?
Swipe or no swiping?
That would be something you could definitely wear.
I think it's a little too late for that, Firedown.
Can I investigate the breastplates?
Son yells, still!
Sure. Yeah,
Possibly.
you can investigate the breastplates. Yeah, there's various different kinds of armor there. And you could probably grab whatever you wanted from there. There's also like boots and rings and like gauntlets. Callan hears you guys coming or going through this stuff. He's like, "Oh, this looks really cool. I want this robe." He kind of grabs a robe and just puts it on. "Oh, don't I look awesome?" And he finds a ring. Ooh, the shiny ring. Let me take that.
By chance, there's no specific breastplate that I'm looking for. Breastplate is there, Meteor? On my roll?
It's not like a super. It's not like a mithril, if that's what you're asking, but it is a breastplate.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a normal breastplate. Which, I mean, you're a cleric. You have proficiency in heavy armor.
But do I want to swipe?
If you want specifics of what kind of stuff is here, there's the glamored studded leather armor, the breastplate, the ring Callan found is a ring of free action. There are boots of the elven kind, which look like they might fit Curio. And there are...
Is that a hint, hint, nudge, nudge?
Maybe.
I'm looking at that glamored studded leather armor.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I feel like he made Callan take something. This is a hint.
And then there are gauntlets of ogre power that someone else could have.
You might want to take.
Aurora.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the glamored studded leather armor.
Welcome back, Neon.
Thank you. Which ones?
So,
what do we have? The gauntlets of power, you said?
Gauntlets of ogre power.
Gauntlets of ogre power.
Would be
I will take those.
What you would add. So Curio finds the boots of elven kind, Saflin the studded leather armor.
So it's just a normal breastplate.
Yep, normal breastplate, which will still be useful.
Check the ring first. Is the ring cursed? Son says.
The ring is not cursed. It is a ring of free action.
Ah, so he can't be grappled, or he has an easier time of getting out of a grapple.
Yep.
Because it's effectively the freedom of movement spell on a ring, right?
Yeah. So difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement, and magic can neither reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained.
Correct.
Well, I'll take the breastplate then. And swap my leather armor for it.
Did I add the ring to his thing already? I don't think so. Okay.
You know, we should have come here earlier. Just imagine all the good stuff that the people before us actually took and left this crap here.
I have a feeling they're going to walk in on us, though.
Oh, I'm sure.
And Callan would also grab one of the daggers.
Yeah, I would grab one of the daggers as well, since, I mean, we've grabbed armor at this point.
Yep. Yeah, you guys can grab whatever you want.
It's just a...
You left note and money with fake name attached.
You said +1 dagger?
Yeah, +1 dagger. And then there's +1 crossbow bolts too. And there's like plenty of them too. They've got like a stockpile of things here that would be useful for assassination and such.
I think I'll grab a +1 dagger too then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll toss it in my bag of holding though.
I'm gonna go ahead and equip it, because I've already equipped the armor, so you know what?
Yep.
Son would like to know if there's any neat armor for her or Moro.
So the vicious rapier was the big thing for you, Son.
I think it's just light armor for Son, right? So it would be if there's another set of the studded leather, maybe.
Yeah, there could be another set of the studded. That's fine. But yeah, there's like multiples of the armor.
Symbol on the floor implies that this is the hideout of a group of 2 assassins need a user.
Oh, the Dark Brotherhood.
So the answer is yes.
Yeah. Well, we don't know that they're brothers.
Also...
They could be sisters. Or they could be... You know?
Cousins.
Yeah, they could be cousins. They may not be siblings.
They could be married.
At all.
Father and child.
Also, Callan's like looking at this kind of skull in the corner with the red eyes, and finds another token in his mouth.
Meteor, just to double check, it's the extra set of armor for Son. It's the same as what I have, so the glamour studded leather armor.
Yep.
Okay. Just so Son knows what to add.
Yeah, that. Yeah, it looks like this room here is for getting into character and blending in. So they have a wide range of wearables here.
I'm just happy because my AC just climbed from 13 to 16.
There you go.
I went from 16 to 19.
I'm finally less squishy.
Mm-hmm.
You went to oh, you got a shield. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I went up 3 AC. It's beautiful.
Do you want to get rid of your shield so you can go back down a little bit, but be happy you don't have a shield?
We'll see. I need to test the whole Shield of Faith in me first.
Okay. I guess, has everybody gotten their armor at this point?
Should we check these other rooms?
You have not checked the other rooms yet. So these rooms all
Someone
look...
wants to know if there's anything cool for Luna and Moro, real quick, sorry.
For Luna and Moro...
I know armor's unlikely, because that usually has to be custom made for animal companions.
There doesn't really seem to be much in the way of for animals here. Unfortunately. team probably doesn't have 2 large animal companions.
That's very fair.
Son reads books. Okay. Yeah, so you would actually probably find the books interesting, Son. More so than anything
Son
else.
is expanding her assassin knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So looking through these other rooms, they all seem to be kind of bedrooms. Some of them like guest bedrooms in case someone needs to stay the night.
I'm looking for puzzle pieces.
Mm-hmm. So down here, there's kind of like wine area in the room as well.
And in before Pika swipes some wine.
I mean, I'm in that room already.
San already gave poison to Kellen. To hold.
To hold for later. Yes.
Maybe.
And sure enough, in one of the drawers is another piece.
Can I look through the wine bottles and see if I can find anything?
Yeah. There's some decent wine in there.
Any pieces hiding behind the wine bottles?
No
Or
pieces
on an
hiding
empty
behind
rack?
the wine bottles. Nope.
About 7 at least now, Melody.
Well, Melody, there is a logbook, so people definitely visit here. Whether it's to request their... whether it's to hire them or to seek shelter. And there was a rock outside with instructions on how to get in if you know thieves can't. So it seems like they're friendly to
Hello, thieves.
fellow thieves. Fellow morally ambiguous people.
San would like to put in an order for the assassins.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Writes a request for the assassins. Oh no. What are you requesting?
I mean, I was completely serious about sending them after Alunka and Charles to be a pain in their neck. Yeah, Son and I are on the same page.
You would probably know that such a request would not be free.
Yeah, I know. We can work out compensation.
All right. So, I will also say that you struggle to find any more pieces than what you have found.
All right, so I would go ahead and rejoin Callan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're right. I'm supposed to be. Oh, I'm coming. I got distracted.
Curio's still hanging out by the fire.
He's just like curled up in a ball next to the fire.
Loud purring echoing through the chambers.
Leaves way to get money and communicate and gives them May's contact info at the guild. Okay.
Just make sure you put May's name in the contact info and not the target info.
Yeah. Okay, so.
I don't think Callan would appreciate you trying to assassinate his sister.
I don't know if putting these pieces together is relevant at all, but I immediately want to take this one and fit it into this one.
Well,
just puzzle brain is like, yes, connect them.
If you would like to play with the puzzle pieces, I'm going to bring you over to here.
Ooh.
Oh, the secrets map.
Uh-huh. And let me get this centered. There we go.
Okay, so let me find those pieces again here. Was this one?
So you can, you should all be able to control these, rotate them.
Oh, the pieces I was looking at are not there.
Try not to resize them.
Not rotated in those ways anymore. Okay.
Yeah, so you might have to rotate them or
puzzles.
something.
How do you rotate pieces?
So if you click on it,
you can click on it and you.
There's one that's kind of a dot that's kind of off to the side of it.
Actually, I don't see it on any of these.
No, we can't rotate those.
You can't rotate them.
Yeah, you can. I just did.
The dot's not there.
Yeah, it's not there for me either.
It's there for me.
How weird.
Okay. It could be hard to see on this background.
Straight up not there for me at all.
So there's 3 squares.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good with puzzles. I'm really not good with puzzles. Ooh, that looks like it fits.
Is it okay to flip them?
Yeah, you can.
Someone can rotate this
You can
one
rotate
and
them.
it'll fit. Someone can rotate this guy. Or not this one. This one right here. Then it would fit. But I can't make it rotate. This piece.
Can you do it, Banana?
Trying.
There you
If
go.
you guys would.
Thank you.
Yep.
I feel like we're on Honey String.
Okay, so how do we do this last one?
Rotate the long one to the right and the short one to the left. Or the U to the left.
To the right?
Yep, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
No, nope. Back around 2 times.
Huh?
This one's fine. You'll see.
Yeah, and then
See?
Oh.
reverse. Yep. There you go.
Ha ha. We did the things.
All right, you guys did that way faster than I expected.
Wow.
That
I
was
would
really
pretty much
fast.
solve this middle one in my head just from the pieces being seen before we even got to the screen.
Okay. All right, I expected it to take a lot longer than that.
Okay.
All right, so you
what
fit
does this
these
do?
into there.
They go into the indents at that room.
In the circle room.
Mm-hmm.
Right down there.
So you take them and place them into the indent, and this,
Yeah, it's down here.
and it reveals a hidden door.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Do you
Fawn
wish
is
to go
requesting
in?
the unseen servant to go in.
Okay. Would he still be up?
I don't know.
Let's see. How long does he last?
Oh, Meteor, you don't
1
have
hour.
the Roll20 chat in the frame
Oh,
on your
thank you.
stream.
Yeah, I had the answer key pulled up. Okay,
You had
so-
hints already for whenever we got stuck and couldn't figure it out.
Yep.
I mean, Banana was the ultimate decider of our victory there.
Why?
Yeah,
Because I
none of us could
things?
rotate. Yeah.
Yep, none of us could rotate.
Yeah, that's
so
really
unseen
weird.
servant wants to go in here.
Because I tested it to make sure that it could be rotated and clicked.
It was not showing a rotate symbol for me at all. The
Mhm.
only things I saw were
seen
the
the
same
little
things
dot.
I see on.
Mm-hmm. And
All of
I
the,
also helped to rotate since you guys couldn't.
Yeah.
I've
Alright.
seen the little dotty dot.
So,
I wonder if it's related to the owner of the token, because I can rotate me.
I'd
I can
say
rotate me as well.
They were labeled as being able to be accessed by all players. So,
I don't know.
I think the unseen servant would not be up. It's only up for an
Okay.
hour, and I think it would have taken you guys more than an hour to do all that. Especially if you're taking 10 minutes to thoroughly search each room.
Mm.
Hey, well, Curio's already down there, so...
So
Yeah,
he
Curio has
could...
moved on.
Alright, so Curio goes in.
I'll follow behind Curio if
apparently
he's not
Son wants
hurt.
Stick to summon a new one.
Curio's already run into the room,
right.
so...
He can summon a new one, that's fine.
Yep.
So he summons a new one into being.
Are these stairs going down or up?
They are going down.
Stealthily go down the stairs.
Yep, just carefully.
I will go down first because I'm good at finding traps.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick near Saflin.
Yeah, I'm being stealthy.
Alright, so there is another button on this door.
Y'all don't hear me walking, though.
Why? Because you're just running it down the stairs?
Where is Aurora? Oh, Aurora's still looking at clothes.
I'm wearing good boots.
Where am I? Where you guys go? I keep forgetting to move myself.
We are
to the bottom.
Yeah.
I mainly just assume that everybody stays together unless someone specifically says otherwise.
Right.
I just want to make sure.
Nope.
Yeah, so we had the indents in the wall that were here, and it opened the hidden room, and so we're going down the stairs now.
Mm-hmm. All right, so do you guys open the door?
I knock on the door.
All right, you knock on the door, and there is no response.
Is there a button?
There is a button.
Push the button.
Have the unseen servant push the button.
All right, so the servant pushes the button.
I didn't think about that.
And the door is open.
Have the unseen servant walk through the door.
All right.
I cast magic missile at the darkness.
Roll to attack.
That looks like a bedpan. Why does that look like a bedpan?
I don't know why you see a bedpan with that. That's not what that looks like to me.
I see a bedpan.
I can sort of see a bedpan. It's not a bedpan, but
it's a weird aerial view. That's all. It's a picture from above.
Are you actually rolling magic missile fire damage?
No, I don't have magic missile. It's a show reference.
All right, I will carefully cross threshold here.
All right, so yeah, the unseen servant goes in, and nothing seems to trigger.
I'd like to investigate this table with the pitcher.
Okay.
Not a bedpan.
So that's actually like a mask.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a thing. It's not a bedpan.
Okay.
One of those weird masks with the giant nose ring, or is that the actual face part where that circle is?
It's just like a face.
Okay.
It's not like a magical mask or anything. There's on these tables. There's just kind of like various trinkets.
Not having too much luck here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Son
is looking up top.
Is looking up top. All right, so even with her 9, one of the first things San would probably find is a pouch filled with gold.
There you go. There's some money.
I want my investigation to go towards this thing.
Okay.
I want to look at this.
That looks kind of like a contract. Like kind of legalese.
Okay.
However, you can't read it.
Does it look like the chicken scratch, like outside?
It does.
Okay.
Everything in here, all the books and stuff in here, look to be in Thieves' Cant.
Okay.
Son, what does this say?
Son would like to read it.
All right. So, like I said, that just looks like standard legalese contracts for requesting services.
Is there a name on this contract?
That one,
yes.
there is not.
Okay, so it's the boilerplate. It's the template.
Where the money was, and I'm surprised didn't ask how much money.
Dawn straight up said she's not gonna steal it.
Oh, she won't steal it? Okay.
Nope.
How much? It looks to be about 1,000 gold.
Now she's like, She's like, I think I've changed my mind.
And it is sitting next to a letter.
Read the letter first.
It's probably a contract someone else left.
So,
right, that's what I'm saying. Is see who the target is for this gold.
This letter, once again written in Thieves' Cant. I'll just give you the finer points of it. It seems to be requesting the Hawes' help with a white horse in Donnelly. Requests it to be discreet if possible, but in the end, the horse needs to be dead, and it's signed with the letter J.
And is it white horse as in just lowercase? Or is it like a title?
It seems like a title.
Okay. I don't think any of us would have ever been to Donnelly to potentially recognize that title. Right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Or is there a chance I would have heard about it from stories or something?
Probably not.
Okay.
I'd say it'd have to be it would be a very high DC for you to know that. You place your request next to the other one with some gold and looks at everyone else to give some money to.
Yeah, I'll pass some of my money.
So you guys are actually
I will pass the money, yes.
Putting 1,000 there? Oh, it would the note would also say something about here's half up front, you'll get the other half when you finish.
Yeah, I'll offer up 500 gold to put towards our request.
Okay.
Money.
Almost nat 20.
Well, you put down 20 next to the
Yeah, you put 20 down for the weapons
from.
And such. So you're putting up 500.
Yep. And San's also putting up 500.
You would probably be able to determine from the contract that a hit of this sort would be 2,000 per person.
Per target, you mean?
Yeah, per target.
All right, I'll offer up 1,000 instead of 500 for mine.
Okay.
So we have 1,500 put forth right now.
You really want them dead.
I really, really want them to be not focused on us, is what I want. Not focused on us and not completing their objective.
All right, so San put up 500. Saflin put up 1,000. Let's see.
Do we give it up front, or do we?
It's whatever we decide in the note, I guess.
You can offer it in installments. Yeah. You can offer half now, half later. That's what this other contract said.
So we're hiring them then?
Worth a try.
Okay, what you put? How much did you give Saflin?
I gave 1,000, but you don't need to give that much.
Okay, I'll do 1,000 too.
So how much do we have then?
So that's 2,500 so far.
And San said she's up fronting hers, but she asked that I keep 1,000 for now to pay later.
In upfronting,
we recently obtained 5,000 to 6,000 gold apiece, need a user, in catch-up.
Yeah.
In catch-up money. Because
they sold some items.
Armor is expensive,
yeah,
and we sold a lot of magical items.
Mm-hmm.
What if we put 2,000 upfront, 2,000...
I think we're probably overcompensating them at that point.
Meteor said 2,000 per person.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, so to reserve, you would probably be able to determine that to reserve their fees, you need at least half up front.
Yeah.
So let's do 2,000 and then 2,000.
2,000 now, 2,000 later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so, well then, Callan would only do 500 since that's all that would be needed.
Yeah, San will do 500, Callan will do 500, and I'll do 1,000.
Okay.
Curios aren't really into
my
this assassination thing,
done.
so y'all have at it.
Yeah.
I'm curious what Aurora would be saying about all this.
I am very conflicted.
Is this when San yells out,
I'm
distraction?
confused too.
My intent is not necessarily to... I don't realistically think they're going to be able to take them out. My intent is for them to keep them busy. Yeah.
You can justify putting a hit out on someone however you want to.
Alright, so San's asking if you want to put in the note not to kill and just to distract.
Not to kill, just act like you're going to kill. That'd probably make it cheaper.
Keep them busy. Yeah.
Okay.
Perhaps more fair. It is some chicanery, but we do not need senseless loss of life.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I worry that Alenka and Charles might be too much for them.
Right.
I don't want them to die in the process of this either.
As I said, we do not need senseless loss of life.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, is it really senseless?
Puts in the end to look after themselves from Alenka and Charles and only to do as much as they can. So leaving a warning about them. Okay.
Oh, is it still $4,000? Because we're not asking for them to be killed. We don't know.
Because of the amount of danger they'll be in, it's probably fair.
What she said.
I don't know. We're putting other people in danger.
I don't know that there's really an instruction manual anywhere for how to send assassins on a non-kill mission.
Yeah.
I'm just worried that we're sending people...
They do it for a living. That's what they get paid for.
They do it for a living, and it's in the note. They are warned.
Yes. They can take the money and choose not to do it, or they can take the money and choose to do it. It's their choice.
Yeah, it's half now, half later. If they don't do it, they only get the half now.
Another thing that would probably be in the contract is both of their names, which is Rupert and Grinnell.
Okay.
So you now have names to go with it.
Totally real names.
I mean, very possible need a user, and if that's the case, then we'll deal with it when we have to.
Rachel, turn the assassins against you. Ah.
No, Meteor, you're not supposed to read chat.
I can play that game.
I'm just worried.
Yeah.
You guys don't have to. This is up to you. They have ample warning. I say leave the 500. If they take it and don't, then that's fine.
Okay, so only leave the 500 for now?
It's 500 less, but it's help that we might get.
Okay, so I'm not taking my money out yet?
This is between you guys to decide.
Okay. Okay, Son said only leave the 500, so alright.
Okay.
Get them to contact May at the guild. And that way we can talk more with them, is what Son is saying. To fully negotiate. Instead of leaving it all in writing and then hoping that they understand.
Yeah, and I'm
what I'm guessing she means.
Yeah, and I'm taking note of that name. The names of the 2 assassins.
Mm-hmm.
Bert and Grinnell?
What was it again? Grinnell and who?
Rupert and Grinnell.
Rupert. Okay. You cut out a little bit for me. Sorry.
I mean, you can. I don't think a general group of people asking about the assassins by name is a good idea.
I want their names so that I can potentially use sending on them later.
Yeah, Son asked if we could ask about them in Donnelly.
The Thieves Guild, though.
Yep,
Yeah,
you have your ways. That's what I mean. Right up your alley, but the general group, probably not.
Okay, so...
Okay.
And what is the name you left, Son, out of curiosity? Because you said you left a fake name earlier.
In the book.
Mm-hmm. Fake name is Ashitaka.
Pardon my language, but you said that.
Yeah.
And
sorry.
my thought is a shit talker.
Ah, jeez. But I'm just imagining them going to the guild to talk to May and asking about Ashitaka.
Mm-hmm.
And May being like, who?
So we send word to May.
It's the character from Princess Mononoke. Gotcha. Imagine a group of people running around town. Do you know of any assassins? The town watch wants a word with you. Talon, we need to talk to your sister. We could probably send a message to her. We just need to find another one of those birds.
I've never seen Princess Mononoke, surprisingly enough.
I mean, or we can sleep on it, and if someone who can prepare spells at night can prepare sending, which is a 3rd level.
Yep. So what else is in this room?
Roll investigation.
I'm really sorry if my yawns are coming across on the mic. I'm hoping they're not.
You're fine. I haven't noticed any.
Okay, good.
All right.
I'm a curious
Son,
this time around.
Makes sense. It makes sense. Son, with your nat 20 on investigation, you're investigating the kind of like throne there, and hidden behind it is a chest. Would you like to open it?
Check it first.
Check it first. Okay.
Meteor with the leading questions.
Checking for traps and curses.
So it does not seem to be cursed. How do you check for a curse?
There's not really a normal way to do it.
Arcana.
You can detect
Oh,
magic.
Arcana.
Yeah,
Okay.
Arcana.
Then yeah. Oh, I already told you. Oh well. It doesn't seem cursed. And as for traps,
We can say that we made Callan use a detect magic charge on it. It's fine.
okay. Detect magic charge. Oh yeah, that's a charge, not a. Okay. Sorry. So it is locked, the box, but it doesn't seem to be trapped.
So would you say it's a lockbox?
I would, yes. You're gonna try and pick it. Okay. Roll sleight of hand. I think you get advantage for lock picking, don't you? Or does she?
I don't.
Not normally, unless
No.
she
I
has
think she's just
the thieves'
proficient with the
tools.
tools.
Oh yeah, she's just proficient. Okay, then no.
Yeah, she just gets to add proficiency to it.
All right, 16. Yeah, we'll say that you get it open with a 16. So you open it up, and inside of it is a lot of gold and some jewels. Like a lot more than 1,000.
Any diamonds in there?
There would probably be a few diamonds in there, yeah. If you were to guess, you'd probably guess that there was north of 6,000 gold in there, as well as some assorted gems.
I know, Son, do you stick with the Thieves' Code? You can do a d20 roll and decide evens, odds,
Yeah,
or,
like I do
or
with
bottom
my
half or
my
top
curious.
half. You really can't decide. You can let the dice decide for you.
Yep, if you can't decide for your character, then give it a roll.
Okay. Even is what? Even is stick with it?
Odd. Even with stick.
Okay.
So odd is steal.
Alright.
Break the code.
Alright.
The
Go
user
full
says, if video
Son.
games taught me anything, don't take it.
Yeah, I know. This is. But. Rogue's got a
At
rogue.
least- I
Yep,
would at
rogue's
least
got a rogue.
I would at least take the diamonds. It's extra revivifies.
Yeah, she's just
All
gonna
right,
take
so
a
she's
diamond.
gonna take
worth,
a diamond. Okay.
It's a lot of gold. But these guys are assassins.
Yeah, I don't really want us to become their next target. Seems like a problem.
It seems counterintuitive to leave gold for them and then take gold from them as well.
Correct.
If we're gonna do that, then we might as well just put their gold on the table.
Mm-hmm. Son would like to know if there's any magic in the diamond.
Any magic in the diamond?
in the
or in the
chest
chest?
or any of that?
With the detect magic did not come up with anything, no.
Okay. Non-magical contents.
About how much would you guesstimate that the diamond is worth?
Well, Son, at
Um,
Callan's words, has put the diamond back and glares at Callan. Callan made too much
let's
sense.
see.
Mm-hmm.
So she put it back and she locked the chest back.
Yep.
The diamond is worth 10 carats.
The diamond would be worth about 5,000 gold.
Yeah, well, Son put it back. Should not keep it.
Yeah, that's just a typical diamond cost.
Yeah.
Son is trying to
You
not
not?
get on Aurora's bad side too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Aurora's already not happy
Puts
with
the
us
diamond back
hiring
and
out
glares at Callan.
assassins. Let's not
Evan locks the
making
chest.
doors for ourselves here.
We've done enough.
Yeah. We've already robbed them at this point. Well, I don't know.
just-
Is it considered robbery if it's open to anybody who knows their code?
That's
Yeah.
We
up to you
didn't
to
trap
decide.
any of it.
There's definitely ample amounts of it.
Yeah.
Aurora, I don't know if you heard before, but there's like a bunch of +1 daggers that you could take if you want. Like +1 crossbow bolts and crossbows.
Would Aurora have found a breastplate useful?
I don't know that Aurora would have necessarily taken anything unless he justified it as taking it away from assassins.
He did get
technically was.
Yeah, he did get the gauntlets.
Yeah.
Yeah, it technically is taking away from them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, if you wanted a breastplate or chainmail or something, you would probably be able to find something there. You just need to know which one you're wanting.
Son looking like the evil villain in a movie, sitting on the throne, petting her humongous direwolf, and ordering Callan to get her some wine.
Hey, let me take a picture. Wait, what's a picture? I don't even know what I was saying. Sorry. Actually, I know how to sketch. I'm a good artist. Here.
And he kind of whips up a drawing.
Bonus points if it's a stick figure.
Actually, Callan would be a very good artist because he's used to drawing like blueprints and stuff, like very precise things.
Woo! I drew a stick figure.
Hey,
that's a nat 1.
Better than average.
That's a nat 1.
Still better than average, even with a nat 1.
No, I was trying to draw Moro, and I just ended up with a very simplistic wolf face.
Yeah, I'm drawing a stick figure too.
Let me offer Callan Bardic Inspiration if he is actually going to do a roll.
Okay. He's going to use his sleight of hand. I'm going to say he gets advantage on it as well. Alright, so plus 1d8.
Okay, I'm going to draw Moro again because Moro's mad at me.
Alright, so he gets a 20 on his roll, so it's a pretty good drawing.
Nice. I drew Moro again. Better this time.
Okay. How's Luffy-kun? Luffy-kun's chilling. He's right there in the picture with you. Just sitting on your shoulder.
I'm starting to get worried that these people are going to come back and wondering why we're rifling through their place.
Yeah, we should probably leave.
Alright. You guys head back out to the main area then.
10 minutes until Pika has to go.
Yep. This took about as long as I expected.
And try and listen. Is it still thundering?
Aurora and the Unseen Servant need to join us in the main area.
Yes.
So
else is like being stupid.
Here we go.
Okay, just didn't want you to lose us again. Curio also.
Okay.
Curio's probably passed out by the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went back to the
I'll
fire.
get him. Curio. Time to go.
And you guys look outside, and it does look like the rain has let up quite a bit.
It's not raining anymore. Let's go while it's not raining.
It's still like drizzling, but it's not bad anymore. You can actually see in front of your face now. 10-minute warning. Oh, that wasn't for him. That was for us. Okay. I thought you were giving Curio a 10-minute warning.
Nope. No, that was me telling you that Pika has to go in 10 minutes.
Yep. Alright, so you guys, with your newly acquired loot and knowledge of some sort of plan to assassinate the White Horse in Donnelly, are now ready to depart from the Assassin's Lair of the Haas and go back on your way. So this is about the time that we're going to go ahead and level up. Did you guys want to spend the night here? Well, we'll say you spent the night here.
Is that chance us getting caught?
No.
Because I was going to say, we could set up the dome in here, but more likely, if we're worried about getting caught, we'd hide behind some of this and just dome up behind it against a wall. So, either way, we would have somewhere safe to rest.
Yep, so you can do a long rest.
I think that's the first time D&D Beyond has actually given me the little preloader icon.
Okay, and I need to do a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 10. Good job.
Get a charge added back to your staff.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Or however many, yep.
And we'll go ahead and level up, and then we can end here while you guys level up, and then we'll pick up next time as we get to Donnelly.
Yay!
Okay. So
Alright.
are we cutting stream before we level, or are we leveling
Yeah, we'll
on
go
stream?
ahead and end it here. The stream doesn't need to watch
Okay.
as we level
Would
up.
you like to inform the stream of what level we're going to?
So we are jumping 2 levels to level 7.
Yep.
So
Lots
we'll be
of stuff
entering
happened.
Donnelly
Yep.
at level 7.
Yep.
So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all
Yay.
enjoyed this exploration and puzzle session, even if the puzzle was way easier than I thought.
It was a puzzle. Some people good at puzzles, some people bad at puzzles.
Now
It's
you know
okay
you
to
have
be
a
bad at puzzles, Meteor.
you have a group that's good at shape puzzles. Now you know.
I do.
We get lots of practice watching Honey.
All right, so thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for listening, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.